It's the council. The council's a game where we change history, it's never the same. We all have fights, but it's all in talking. And everybody's dumb as Stephen Hawking, that's a bad one. Example, I mean, my improv's weak, it's not really lean. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm gonna cut myself off. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Opossum Plays the Council. I am the poshest and most awesome of all the characters you will see today. But you will also see characters such as George Washington, the asshole, and Napoleon, another asshole, and some other people who I don't really remember, but I think they are historical. But none of them are actually like historical accurate. This is all fiction for a murder mystery spectacular. And we've already maybe committed a murder, right, Louis? We may have done it. We blacked out on opium and liquor. Opium, liquor, laudanum. But maybe we didn't do it. Either way, we barely got questioned about it and were immediately let go and not turned into the authorities, so we're all good. Last time we were playing, we got all the way to this puzzle that our mother left by writing in the Bible like the heathen she is. And I promised I would go look it up and complete it offline and not make you listen to Bible verses anymore, which was a clever move by the devs to, you know, use copyright-free material there. But and it also tied in well with the copyright-free master artworks they could use. So, you know, clever, but in execution, not very fun. Listening to all the different Bible quotes. So I've done all the parts before this one, and this is the very last selection that will give us the final clue to tell us where Slutty Mommy has gone and who she may be with. So let's get started. Ready? Chapter 10, verse 8.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance.
See, this is so boring.
Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself.
It was all for nothing.
I suppose this must be the last
God
message.
damn it.
What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst.
I think you're the
worst. What did
worst.
Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare?
You were the nightmare, Louis.
I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean
She
by
means
that?
you. It's probably literal.
Clearly she must be trying to do something useful, but what? The nightmare. Does that remind me of anything?
No, unless you have a mirror.
Well, if it's a concept, I've got no idea what it is. I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's
Dinner.
getting his guests together.
Huzzah.
I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
You always look suspicious, Louis. It's your face, with the big slit across the nose. Good morning, Leon. Thank you for coming. Always happy to see you. How's your day going? I really hate the delay on this chat. Okay, for the record, I tried to talk to you. It's Twitch's fault. Blame Twitch. Hi! See, it's like a good 5-second delay, don't you think? And I've got it on the lowest setting possible. I just want to have a quick chat with my good son. Not the evil son. Sitting in the office, it's too quiet. Well, let's change that. Ba 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 ba. The office is too quiet. Ba 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 da 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 da. Make it loud, make it loud, make the office really loud and annoying. We don't like it quiet when we work because we got ADD. Did that help? You did technically kind of ask for it. I am proud of you. for all the work you're doing there in the silence. Little Possum March. For you, anytime. If you're at any point bored, please just say on march, and I will just stop what I'm doing and do a little march for you anytime. Let's go get food. We want food. Ah! I guess we failed. I don't know. End of a chapter. Where is my mommy? It's all this dude thinks about. Where's my mama? I searched a study. I discovered a message. I cleared my name in the eyes of the guests, which really isn't the legal way of going about things. I didn't understand the message, though. And I could have found the conversation between her and... Oh, screw you, game. Whatever. Let me get some new skills. Now, if you have not seen the council before, this is its version of a skill tree, but fighting in the council is done in conversation. So instead of getting more fight moves, you get more conversation skills. More things for trickery in dialogue. Screw you, game. That's right. We have one driver on vacation and another called out. Oh no. Oh no. That stinks. What if one more thing happens? It's like your office is the New York Jets. I can't think about the Jets. I gotta get back on track. I'm okay. I'm okay. Aaron Rodgers was a Jet for maybe 5 whole minutes. It's over. $75 million in a first round. Okay. We didn't get Broderick Jones. Okay. Stop. Don't think about it. Don't think about Broderick. Benny and the Jets. Sorry, I'm trying to read and I can't from this far away, and I refuse to move closer. Etiquette. Do we want etiquette? Well, we do want to kind of just fill out the tree, but what else do we have? Vigilance. Erudition. What is erudition? Sound, cultural background, and arts, geography, and history. Blah, blah, blah. This one only needs one. Occultism. Might as well complete it. Myths, arcane bullshit, gibberish. We only need one more for this. So might as well get it. And then... who needs 2? Vigilance. There we go. That seems smart. That's getting a lot of boxes checked. Benny and the Jets. Civility and decent behavior. Don't want that. Sophistria. Oh, I like that. It sounds lesbianic. And the sorrows of a young Werther. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, 1774. Surprising epistolary novel ending with the suicide of its hero. Why would you spoil it in the... What if I was gonna somehow find and read that?
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Yeah, there might be food and booze. Oh no, it's this dude. I don't like the cut of his jib.
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Why are you standing here? Small salon, where are you? Is it downstairs? Maybe. Oh.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
We still want that nookie.
I have news about your sister.
What have you found
She
out?
did.
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision.
I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Oh, I wasn't listening to what he's saying. Louis so boring. Don't send her on my mother's trail. Why would I not? Ask her to go beyond the nightmare. Can't read that because it's too late. Speak about the messages. Don't send her on my mother's trail. I don't know why we would do that, but since it's a special answer, I'm gonna pick it.
If Mother's really killed her sister, I'd better find her by myself.
Good.
They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she
Yeah,
did.
sure.
After all, she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily.
Yeah, it's
Trust
not
me.
like she did.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
No. No, stupid. You already just lied about it.
I better keep that to myself for the time being.
Dingus.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
That's how you play the game. You lie.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Hell yeah.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down.
Viva la revolution.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you
What's
are.
a few
please.
beheadings
going on here
between
exactly?
friends?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest. But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
That's rude. ¿Por qué?
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Dios
Really,
mío.
Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
Huzzah!
What?
Yay!
The King of France is
He's
dead,
dead!
gentlemen.
Yay!
Our monarchies are in
Yay!
danger. I have said it before.
Down
How
with the
dare
monarchies! Yay! Screw all of you. You Davos douchebags. You deserve it. You're all getting it.
Friends, let us
I've got your names on a list
Don't
from the
pretend
cardinal.
to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Yeah.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360.
Yep, that's a win.
You beheaded a king for one vote! Is that your democracy?
That's exactly
What an
democracy.
obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Well, I guess that means God's not real, huh? Or he wouldn't have let him die. Calm things down.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
Nerds.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
He did
Sarah
your mom
is his
too.
mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that
Where's
door.
the dinner bell?
I'll see you later.
Nah, fuck that. You leave snacks at least. You don't just... Oh, get back here. You're a bad host. You're a shitty host. Where's my food? Where's the liquor? Where's the cigars? Where's the hookah?
Could you spare a moment, please?
Damn British have no manners.
Glad you asked.
You're all getting the
I want to talk to
guillotine.
you too.
Of course.
Oof your faces.
I heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy
Oh shit, we're
alone.
fighting.
Let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
I'm gonna display some immunities. I don't have any other liquors. Okay, he's vulnerable. Boom.
To hear you speak, you seem to know my mother well.
Not
Oh,
really.
he did your mom too,
We met
Louis.
for the first time on this very spot.
Everybody did your
some
mom,
weeks
bruh.
back. We had a very pleasant
Embarrassed
discussion.
for you.
She's an exceptionally
for
learned
her.
lady with a good head for business. And no need for me to tell you
Yeah,
that.
he said
I
good
agree.
head to your face
Did
about your
she
mom.
tell you about our arrangement?
Not big on the subtext, huh?
The cat's out of the bag now.
More or less, but please do refresh my memory.
Yes, of course.
Easy.
Nothing of great importance in itself. During one of our discussions, she spoke of an old book which might have been of interest to
That
me.
one Borchert had.
And she had agreed to let me have it.
A book about what?
Ancient occultism. As you are aware, I am a doctor of theology. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
String him.
Indeed. My mother is never without her favorite book.
Oh, a stroke of luck?
I didn't think her original edition of Bougainville would be so captivating to you.
No, indeed. The one I'm interested in is a very old book, with each chapter under lock and key.
Neat.
It has nothing to do with de Bougainville's book.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Ah, well, too
Thanks for
bad.
telling us all about it,
You
though.
seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchert in Paris. Do you know him?
Oui, oui.
Indeed. My mother and I had a brush with this individual just a few months ago.
What about?
About an object stolen from the order
About
a
a
few years ago,
book.
which my mother wanted to recover.
Ah, this situation comes as a great surprise
We
to me.
win! Huzzah!
Got him now.
Beat your
I
ass!
hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr.
Your
Von
pointy
Vollmer,
boots are
and
awesome,
that you
though.
succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, Von Vollner. You're the one who Von Burchert was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game.
No.
Please know
I am playing a
that
boring
I
game.
am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
I'll poke
Let
who
me
I
guess.
want to poke, and I'll poke them where I wanna. Mortimer? Is that his name?
Lord Mortimer.
Oh, you are way off the
No.
mark. There's nothing more for us to say.
Shit!
Goodbye.
Oh no, we lost! We lost at the end! Ah no! I guess it was Holmes? Oh, what the fuck? What's up, Post? Just lost a fight. Feels bad, man. I thought it was Mortimer. I guess it was Holmes. Shit! Shit. Should have guessed it was the drag queen. They love that occult shit. Tarot cards. Hey, what's up, Napoleon?
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Little
speak
Mr.
with you a moment?
Where?
May
Too
we?
much guillotine, where? This revolution's too violent. Where? Why can't I just be emperor? Where?
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why's that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Well, that's right. Why, get to know him when there are rumors? He doesn't give a damn about his bad reputation. Was this not an opportunity to get to know him better? His reputation precedes him?
I'm sure that a soldier such as yourself is not interested in vulgar rumors.
Quite right. If only this cursed gossip didn't come to stain the uniform he has the audacity to wear.
Don't you find him worthy?
But how could he be, monsieur? He never sets foot on the battlefield, too occupied with charming the queen. Have you any idea of the number of titles that coward has won in just a few years?
No, not
Yeah,
really.
no one cares.
10! And that Don Juan spends the best part of his time under the queen's skirts. The bugger must have some hidden talent, given all of the gifts she gives him.
Bro, you're just making
I
him seem
understand your
way
point of view.
cooler than you and looking jealous. I don't know why you thought that was gonna be good for you.
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean
No.
anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear,
Nope.
though.
Indeed.
You're once again
That's
useless.
surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have
Did he
one.
just say
Given the
Facebook?
number of books he has, you ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
Look, we don't give a damn about Facebook.
Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news?
Oh,
of
shut
your
up
mother?
about my mom.
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you
Yeah,
find
I'm
her.
sure you want to
À plus
speak to
tard,
her
monsieur.
about a deal. Bugger. Yeah, like, didn't he just make him seem way cool early on? Like, he's banging the queen, he gets like 10 titles and medals for doing jack shit. He wears he steals valor and gets away with it wearing the uniform. I mean, dude's kind of killing it, Napoleon. Sorry you're jealous. I want to play the harp. How's your morning going, Post?
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Al-Azif, the book they were talking about. Isn't Al-Azif the fictional narrator of the Call of... No, the Necronomicon by Lovecraft? I think it is, if anybody else is a Lovecraft expert. You feel pretty rough? Don't tell me you got the COVID now, too. I just got over the COVID. It sucked. My whole head swelled up like a balloon, and then it popped right off my shoulders and rolled around, and then my dog came in, and I won't tell you what happened next, but it wasn't pretty. But I'm better now. Absolutely, Leon. Never be like Napoleon. Always say good for you when another person's banging the queen. But yeah, that Rona's going on around again. It's not good. Not a fun time. I couldn't stream properly. I feel great today though. I feel finally like back to full strength. I could get back on schedule. Is my audio and everything okay? I double checked it before I started, but I was having some weird issues with it being like really quiet in my ears, and that's still going. But on the recordings it was loud enough. So I don't fucking know what's up with this shit, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm just a possum. I forgot what I was doing. What a lovely room. Oh, a thing.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
A chest? We need some drugs. Where's the drugs in this bitch? That looks like it might be drugs.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Your favorite character was named Dorkin? Are you serious, Louis? You wonder up how you ended up to be like a 30-year-old virgin, and Dorkin is your favorite character. Get out of here. Louis. You're American, but you pronounce your name with a French accent. Nothing. Oh, it's Daddy. Hello, Daddy Dionysus. My Bacchanalian papa. Was that a shiny, or was it just shining? It was just shining. Oh, it is a shiny!
A cash.
Hell yeah. We got some useless money. Thank you, Liam. So helpful. Always. So appreciated.
What can I
What
do
you doing?
for
Give me
sir?
drugs.
I am at your service, day and
You got
night, sir.
quite a 5 o'clock shadow going on under there. It's like they dressed up a pirate. I need drugs. He doesn't give me. I wish the text was in yellow for the choices and not white, because it just gets completely bleached out in some angles. We're in the council. We're looking for drugs. We could do other stuff, but I think we need drugs, 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 drugs. Drugs to think, drugs to talk, drugs to win. Drugs to see other things underneath the veil. Here's that dickhead George Washington. One of our sub-goals is to fuck with George Washington as much as fucking possible, because we found out where he got those teeth from. We know what you did, Washington. All the wooden teeth bullshit was just as much a lie as that dumb cherry tree story. You, sir, are a liar, and a teeth stealer, and a racist. And we do not celebrate your birthday anymore. We will buy mattresses other days of the year with other discounts. We don't need you, Washington. In fact, we're going to take you to France, where we're going to introduce you to our best friend, Guillotine. It's my... I can't repeat it, but I got it out the first time, and that's what counts. Alright, Washington, what bullshit do you got to say? The real George Washington was like 6'4", didn't look anything like this. This is like the sanitized, friendly grandpa version of George Washington we always get. He was not like that. He was more like racist, anti-Semitic Mel Gibson in that movie with Heath Ledger, RIP. We all miss Heath Ledger, but we all are stuck with Mel Gibson. That's life. Aaron Rodgers gets hurt on the first series of the game, and then he's gonna have to retire because it's over. It's all over. Don't think about the Jets. Don't think about the Jets. Yes, he stole someone's teeth. Like you've heard, oh, Washington had wooden teeth. Well, that was never true. He never had wooden teeth. I did a whole thing the very first episode of this series proving it. So if you need to see the Wikipedia proof, you go back to that first episode. But long story short, he did have such bad teeth problems that pretty much all his teeth were gone by 30. So they made him different sets of teeth throughout the years. And some you kind of expect. A set of ivory teeth. Okay, that makes sense. A set of gold teeth. Okay, you're the first president, pimp. All right, you get a little swag. That's fine. President. But then shit got weird. Like, they made him a set of dentures out of lead, which probably explains a little bit of this version of Washington that's batshit crazy. He's out of his mind. But they also finally made him a set of human teeth that Nemo who is like a history major from college, said, "We're taken from slaves. Non-consensual, teeth-stealing, racist George fucking Washington." So that's why we fuck with him as much as possible. Which one of these answers fucks with him the most? Let's ask him about the nightmare, because he would know about nightmares.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it.
You
a
dumb
second.
Masonic dork.
No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Lead-addled idiot. I don't know. Would ivory be more expensive than gold? I mean, they both come from Africa back then, right? Either way, he's the president. He's the first president of the United States. He could have any teeth he wants. And he said, you know what? After the lead teeth, go give me the teeth from people who have no rights. Because all men are created equal, except for these ones with the darker skin tone, whose teeth I shall steal straight from their heads. What's up, Bonks? We're doing history lessons. George Washington is a monster who keeps his serial killer trophies in his mouth. You learned something today. Yes. They made his first set of dentures from ivory, his second set of dentures from gold, the third set from lead, which is my favorite choice, because even not knowing what lead does to people's brains, which I think they might have known at that time, why would you put that heavy metal in someone's mouth? That doesn't seem like it would work. But then when that doesn't work, they go and they steal slave teeth to give to the president, because that's the roots of this country. They're writing all men created equal while gnashing their stolen slave chompers. That's why one of the best lines from Succession's last season was when Alexander Skarsgård's character mocks Kendall by saying, like, yeah, America's only had democracy for what, 50 years? And Kendall's like, no, we've had it for like 200. And then Skarsgård goes like, well, only if you don't count black people, because they didn't get the Voting Rights Act till 1960. 63 maybe, 65, I'm not sure. Maybe it was 65. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, can't really call it democracy before that. Excellent point. I'm not gonna debate whether gold or ivory was more expensive in 1786 or whenever this was. I have no way of knowing, Leon. If Nemo comes in, ask her or Google it. I have no way of knowing. I don't think it was any easier to catch an elephant than it is to dig up gold. So I would imagine it's rarer, but it's in less demand as gold is. We're all equal, now give me your teeth. Exactly. That's the credo of America. Alright, he doesn't really seem to have any good information. Let's ask him one more thing.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
Sadly, people are more preoccupied with his ties to the Queen than they are with his talents as a statesman.
And it is indeed regrettable, because he is nonetheless still an important leader. I am not a man who pays attention to gossip, you know.
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer, or Sir Gregory, regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Sounds like oligarchy to me.
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving, but you'll see. Everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
So this is like a version of Davos or the Bilderberg Conference. You are debating your papa. You're being a very bad boy, Leon. What did I tell you about thinking? It only leads to trouble. You're not good at it. Don't think. Just run blindly into action like I do, and you will never have any regret, because you won't be thinking. That's it. That's how it works. That's a life. It's either that or be miserable. At least this way, my way, you might get something done once in a while. You might have some cool adventures. You might bang a queen. You see what I'm saying? What's up, man? Happy Tuesday. Where did Post go? Did he die of COVID? I'm so sorry, Rip. Wanna bang a queen? You got murdered by the aroma. Bang, I guess was... It's clever, this automod. Leon, by saying over and over it's not a debate, you're debating. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You're not gonna get anywhere like this. You're gonna end up in the bottom of a well, arguing with your own echo. That's a good metaphor for the kind of life you're trying to live right now. Because you know what happens when you debate? Nothing. Nothing good. Name me one good thing that came out of a debate. Ever. I'm gonna pretend you had no answer and not that there's a 5-second delay.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my
Fuck
young
yourself,
friend.
George Washington. Ah, he's lying.
Regarding your question on the nightmare,
Sponge, I saw
don't
it.
hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
I bet
That's a
everybody
good
knows
idea.
more than you do.
Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
That liar's face. Look at him pretending to read. You can't read, you lead-brained idiot. That's right. You definitely don't want to be like Louis. Look at this freak. Look at him. Bro looks like Drop Dead Fred. Bro took the green pills. Where's Phoebe Cates?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes.
Descartes.
This book changed the way I looked at the world.
See? Louis sitting there reading Descartes, having debates, answering questions. You know what he's not doing? Banging the queen. Banging the queen, you know? At this point, he's never gonna get laid. Why are there butterflies all up in this bitch? Fuck. Gross. Butterflies outdoors beautiful. Butterflies indoors gross. That's not fun. That's just disturbing. It's gonna touch all the food. You know bugs eat with their feet, right? Every time they're touching your food and they land on it, they're eating it through their feet. And they got acid in their feet that kind of chews the food for them. And then they suck it up with their weird sucker faces. That's what happens. That's why you never let bugs touch your food. I'm pretty sure all the bugs have the exact same anatomy, even though they're vastly different looking. They all eat through their feet. The only ones that don't eat through their feet are the mosquitoes, which I'm sure you found out the hard way. I really need to learn how to do these napkin fans. I'm very impressed by it every time I see it. What a nice little touch. Somebody was like, I'm gonna make napkin fans for all the chairs. That's really gonna put it over the top. And the director was like, yes, we're doing it. And they made this whole little table. And they spent a whole bunch of time getting the lighting and the colors right. And I just adore it. And look at it. Look at that. They didn't have to do all that. Just for little old me. And only me. Butterflies? Gross. A dragonfly? Cool.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
We already did that brunch, Sponge. You missed it because you weren't here for the other episodes. Joke's on you, buddy. Unlock that bitch. Hell yeah, drugs. We got drugs. Yeah, we got drugs. Walrus ivory.
I've retrieved everything.
Narwhals are probably very hard to catch. And walruses. And elephants. But I imagine an elephant is the easiest to catch because it's like big. And it doesn't have the ocean to run away into. You've been bamboozled! Congratulations, Sponge, on your first bamboozling. You've been dialogue combated. See, in this game, the fighting is in talking and getting people to believe things that aren't true and tell you information they want to keep secret. And there's a whole RPG skill tree and everything that you level up, but instead of fight moves, it's dialogue moves, so you can outsmart people. It's brilliant, and there's no other game like it. And you get to fuck with George Washington, and maybe have sex with ladies. It's got all the things. Leave the narwhals alone. They are the ugly unicorns, but they are still unicorns. We love them. Walrus ivory. Bomb.com. Napkin fans. Cersei Lannister. Oh. I could see it. She's got a Harry Potter one, but whatever. Not surprised that, you know, Cersei would be like J.K. Rowling team. Seems to fit. Seems to track. Turfs fuck off. Don't come back. Investigating this sleepy will dialogue. Yes, you've got the idea. Apparently the Dutch were trading with the Inuit in the 1600s, getting that good narwhal ivory. Man, the Inuits shouldn't have given them shit. Dutch, fuck off. They just gonna give you Dutch elm disease. That's right. I hate ladders I can't climb. And so many of them. It's just a tease. Get me out of here. Teasing me with ladders. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Anybody know? I guess we're just supposed to mingle. Are you minglers? Do you enjoy a good mingle? I'll mingle, yeah. Drugs? Food? Both? No? I wish I had a fireplace. I would sit by it all the time and never stream on Twitch. I would be sitting by it right now. I'm so hyped for fall. I'm so glad that the heat is breaking and the humidity is breaking.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Use the right key, not the wrong key. Oh, what in the hell? I need my effort points. Give them to me. Alright. Give me my drugs! Oh, hell yeah. Alright, nice. Stocking up on drugs. Nobody bothering us. What's up, Jojo? Oh, you're lurking without sound? Jojo! Hi! Hi, Jojo. Can you tell I'm saying hello to you? Jojo! Wait, isn't there some way I could put text on the screen? do 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 do. I'm doing it. Hold on. Okay. Hi, Jojo. Hi. How you like them apples? Yeah, banana dance. Hi, Jojo. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Get back to work. It is locked. I blame Jojo, since he can't hear and argue. Let me upstairs. Let me. Stupid game. No, you're the best. Ah, Jojo. We all love Jojo. 'Cause Jojo is so cool. He'll never hear this song I'm singing. So I might as well just be quiet. Stop not narking, snitching. No snitching in this chat. That's a bannable offense. Don't mess me up. I'm gonna try to get some nookie from this chick. Don't tell it. Stop snitching. You're gonna get stitches. You're lucky I'm not good with a needle. I still have a few buttons I have to fix, and I haven't done it. I don't think I even own a needle. That might be the problem. Or thread. But I do have the replacement button, because it was attached to the tag of the shirt. Which is how you know it's a good quality shirt. If it comes with that extra button. Most of my shirts do not. Stop narrating for Jojo. He's trying to work.
What do you want,
Louis? Oh my god, those melonas. Those melonas. Jeez, they were bigger than her head. Yeah. Lord have mercy. They get their own lighting effect. Because what light source is doing that? It's not that one. That's behind her. They create their own glowing aura. Those boobs must be lit well and visible at all times. And as you can see, it's just barely covering the nipple. It's going right to the nipple line. The nipple's right there. Like I'm to boop, 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 boop. That's where my nipple is. But I do love her general gothy outfit. She looks like Eva Green from that show whose name I can't remember. But you know, she all gothy like this in most of her roles. Not just that one. Boobs. Now she's ranting about buttons. Boobs need their own lighting after they pass the triple D mark. It's like reaching Super Saiyan level of boobies. Try saying bazongas. Or honkers. Or melonas. My favorite. Tutti frutti summer love. Ask her opinion about Godoy. Did you bang Mr. Godoy like the Queen?
What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
It censored bazongas. I can't believe that. Ah, bazongas. How did it know? Somebody spent a lot of time thinking of all the words of boobs they could possibly think of. No, bazongas is a classic, not really used term anymore, but it is a well-known among the boomer set to call them bazongas. I don't know what it's from. It must be from some old TV show or something. Bazoombas. Bazooms. Bazooms. Rep. Mention the rumor? Yeah.
The Queen of Spain likes to indiscreetly say, the King, Godoy, and myself make up the Holy Trinity. The people have appropriately renamed them the Goat, the Ruffian, and the Whore.
I didn't see you being a mudslinger in your idle hours. I
Very
must say.
entertaining, Louis. Way to finally not be a dork. What's up, Moogs? Yup, she's all tatas. Most humans are 70% water, but Elizabeth is 70% bazongas. Why did it censor it again? I just approved it. Did you put the asterisk in there? Maybe it was the asterisk that did it? I don't know, but guys, please stop please stop testing the thing, because I can't only pay attention to the chat and approve your terms over and over. I gotta actually play the game a little bit. Keep it moving along if we're ever gonna finish this bitch. Let them eat boob cakes. Yes, it mods every single one of these, and I have to approve them individually. It even modded bazumbas and bazangas, and bazangas with an asterisk in them, and boobs, BEWB. Automod has no chill. I wasn't testing, I was trying not to say bad words. Well, we failed. Everything we think and say is naughty. If you feel like you can't speak here, I don't know what to tell you. We're speaking right now. Pencil erasers. That's the worst term for a boob. You are a gay man. Nobody calls boobs pencil erasers, Moogs. Big boneless nuggets. There you go, Jojo. That's a boob one. No, not nip nop napes either. Damn it. Even gay men should love boobs. Everyone should love boobs. They are nature's gift. God damn it, he did make me say nip nop napes. You fucking bastard. I'll get you. You've won the dialogue combat this round, but I'll get you. Ask her about the nightmare.
I have a question that might seem a bit strange, but
Go on.
if I said go beyond the nightmare, would that mean anything to you?
No, means nothing to me. Do you mean literally or
Literally?
figuratively speaking?
It can be a place. I don't know where, but it's a lead, I think.
You ought to ask His Eminence. He knows the house and its estate very well, being a frequent visitor. I believe he's in the Grand Salon.
Thank you for your advice.
Ma'am, you just typed a whole paragraph, so if you feel like you can't talk, I don't know why I gotta read all that. I'm not taking off the auto mod, if that's what you're asking. No, it's not happening. Why? Because you guys like to say raunchy, explicit sexual things as if it's a joke in and of itself. So, because I can't trust you guys, it has to stay on. So, you're to blame for the reaction to your behavior. I can't make you not say gross stuff. So I have to keep a mod on. I'm sorry if you don't like it. But you guys don't respect my boundaries. You flat out act like it's funny to disrespect my boundaries. Which is not how I treat you guys and not what I deserve. So please don't complain about the auto mod anymore. Jojo, you're not missing anything interesting. You did clip no nip names.
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see.
Yeah, not just you, Moogs too. You guys think it's a fun game to try to, you know, disrespect my boundaries when I make it clear. And I'm not gonna keep debating it with you. This is my stream. I made it very clear what's okay and what's not okay. And I shouldn't have to keep saying it. You know, we're supposed to be friends. It should just be enough that I say I'm not comfortable with it. You've got your own streams where you could say whatever you want. Good. I'm glad it's not a fun game, because it shouldn't be. Ma'am, if you don't like it, leave. Nobody's making you be here. Just really making it all about you right now.
You're leaving me?
Unfortunately, I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
Like, you literally don't know how to respect people then, if that's your attempt at it. What you're doing right now. There hasn't been a single stream that you have come into where you have not complained about the auto mod. Knock it off. You're one of the reasons I have to have it. And I don't want to hear this I'm an adult but I don't have control over my actions kind of crap. None of it. You all do. You all got a big kick out of trying to just bust my boundaries, and it's gotten to the point where I had to put my foot down and be very explicit about what's not okay. Because otherwise, you pretend there's wiggle room. There's not.
Great. Honey.
I have no idea. Oh, 5 more clues about your mother's note. I wonder if I could talk to other people in their rooms.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh, good moves. Yeah, TikTok, I thought I would never do it too. I still think it's kind of lame, but I did get used to the vertical editing, which is now, instead of being annoying, like a more fun thing to play around with. The, what do you call it? What was the name of the website Jet told me about? Join Combo? It gives you free, like, it gives you templates to make the videos easily, and it gives you 15 free ones. It'll automatically, if you connect your Twitch account, automatically import your clips. So all your clips are right there to select from. And then you could use the templates to get used to editing in that format and making content for that style. And I found it really helpful. Like, you outgrow it really fast. Like, the editing tool is not very good. It's like, you know, not very fine. You can't really do much with it. But, you know, once I got used to actually doing it, I moved over to DaVinci Resolve, which is a free editing software. And in DaVinci Resolve, they have just a simple button in the project settings you could click to make the format vertical. George
President
Washington.
George
Where
Washington.
am I supposed to go? Maybe there's an upstairs? Maybe I should go downstairs? I don't feel like downstairs is right, but since it's open. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve, it's good and free. I actually like it better than Premiere, and it's definitely less expensive. Because free.
Devil's Thorn.
And I think they just put in and automatically upload to TikTok from DaVinci Resolve, although I haven't looked for it or tested it out. I think I read it in an update patch note or something. More shinies.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
So what did you upload a clip of? What was your first TikTok? Alright, it was good having you, Sponge. We're also playing The Quarry on Saturday if you like story games with a horror twist. That's gonna be the finale, so there's gonna be lots of murdering. Lots of gore. Everyone dies. A clip of Lily sleeping. It's just a silent clip of her sleeping, or did you put some music to it? Sponge, where are you at? Are you in Australia or something? Or you work nights? I shouldn't bother you for your personal information, my bad. But the good dreams. Sashay into sleep. Feel like I already looked around here. Oh yeah, this is the room with the tiny cocks. Oh, what's up, Australia? You have a good one. Have sweet dreams of Americans doing bad French accents. I'm definitely going backwards. What in the hell? Jump, Louie. Just jump. Oh, for a second I thought it was gonna let me. No. No. Not that kind of... Another butterfly. What is with them everywhere? That happened in the opening sequence of the game, and if you don't make a certain choice, he doesn't get slashed in the face. So that's a neat little thing the devs put the time and effort in to make like an entirely different character that goes through the whole game with a gash in his nose. I think this game is really clever. I think these guys went on to make the Vampire Masquerade game, which makes me want to try that out, but I tried out like the first 10 minutes of the demo and it was fucking bad. Like I shouldn't judge it by that, but like shit, I'm not paying full game price for something. Oh, look at you! You blended right in with the red. Teratoma ketchup packet cardinal.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed?
Cardinal Hines.
I would think that the order would have intervened.
The king was playing with fire.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and
Yada yada, let
well,
them
it's
eat cake.
chaotic at best. Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
The king is the official representative of God on earth, my son.
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Louis, I'm counting on you. If you don't find Sarah before my departure, I must ask you to give me back the letter I gave you.
Oh, don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
I'm sure he has great opinions about the man slut. But I mean, honestly, your whole whining about God not saving your king makes your God look super weak.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
As to his faith, I have no doubt. However, his ambition seems to surpass his morality, and I hope that it will not sully the crown.
You can say that again. The blue eyes of the latest Infanta, Maria Isabel, have left everyone wondering.
Rumors always accompany men of power, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But the number of awards and titles granted by the Queen during these past
I
4
fell asleep.
years,
What did he say?
little doubt.
So, Godoy really is this out-and-out rascal who uses his
How
charm
does
on the Queen.
Cardinal know anything? You don't know shit. I'm sorry I came across
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up
Never
any more
say
of your time.
shan't again, Louis.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
Another butterfly. Kill them all. Fumigate this bitch. Where's my puzzles? Okay, we're all the way back to George Washington. And that's the little room we can... This guy's not gonna be any help. This is where we came from? Yep, this is music room with Napoleon. Maybe we're supposed to go the other way? I don't know what we're supposed to be triggering. No, this is locked. Shit! What are we supposed to trigger? There must be somebody else we haven't talked to. We talked to Volner. We talked to Napoleon. We talked to Washington. We talked to Elizabeth. We talked to the Cardinal. Who's left? Holmes. Mortimer, who we wouldn't talk to. That weird pirate-looking guy. There's Elizabeth. Whose room is this? Okay, maybe that guy.
Sir Jacques Peru?
Jack off Peru. No?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Maybe we could
Duchess
snoop in
Emily
her
Hillsborough.
stuff. No. They should allow me to snoop in this game. If there's no one around, I should be allowed to snoop. Let's speak
Duke
to him.
Manuel
Nope.
Godoy.
It's in my room.
Huh,
Maybe
that's
that's the
me.
trigger. Maybe I go to bed. Nope. Nope. There's no food. There's no love. Everything is locked. How do we go upstairs? Alright. Maybe this is working, because that upstairs stairway is usually locked. Is this the conclave? Occult water symbol key. Nice. I think I picked the lock on that one, though. What is this? The moon door? What the... What is this? Why did you build this? What's down there? Is it a vomitorium? It's the biggest hole I've ever seen.
Devil's Thorn.
There's
I'll
that
keep
damn
it.
bird. You guys want to see what I can do with this bird? Birdie, birdie, birdie.
A mina bird.
Pretty boy.
Sarah Deriche? Waldo, you know Sarah? Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Alright, bird, you asked for it.
Let's take a closer look.
This dessert is the most in vogue.
These chocolates are probably a protocol gift. Everybody in Europe loves them nowadays. Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, has her own
She used
personal
to.
chocolate maker at Versailles. They say it's her guilty little morning ritual before getting dressed. A cup with 1 sugar and some vanilla, if I remember rightly. I would be surprised if Mortimer has them delivered straight from South America.
She ain't eating chocolates no more. Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate beans.
For dark deeds.
Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Some free drugs.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things
Paletti.
sometimes.
I'm writing about paintings, blah blah blah. No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March, not January, blah blah blah. Lord William Alexander Mortimer, Marquis of Westphalia. Alright, no one gives a shit, dude. Waldo, you want to give up the information or are we going to have a problem?
A mina bird.
This is what you get.
Oh, what have I done?
Yeah, we killed him.
Looks like I've killed him. Oh, shit.
Fuck that bird.
I better not hang around.
Pretty boy Waldo, huh? Pretty boy. Oh, we could have given him grapes. We'll take them anyway. They really set you up for that one. They set
come in
you up
handy.
because they present the chocolates right across from the bird, but the grapes are like all the way out of sight. Sucks to be you, Waldo.
Hang on. What's this painting?
The Nightmare. I
painted by
told you it was
Fuseli in
literal.
1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond.
Wasn't much of a code.
Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
I bet there's a secret button in the desk. That's what I would do. Nope. Every villain loves a secret button in the desk. Ah, shit. Another lock, another puzzle.
Aha, I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Yeah, let me just just look up this answer real quick. I ain't about trying all that. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
There we go. One. Up. There. One. Only two bar. Now it's open. Huzzah. Does your dog get into the food?
Sesame.
Oh, you sucker. You got locked right back up.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
Could it be drugs? She gets into paper towels. My dog loves paper towels too. I don't know what's up with that. They just love ripping up the paper towels. I hope my letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. Blah, blah, blah. Nikolay Nikov. I don't know. Is that a historical name I should know?
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Colonization. Evilness.
Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent.
That's right, Louis.
No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say.
Mortimer's evil. All the billionaires are evil.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore.
He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only
that's
one
the
possible.
credo of capitalism.
The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Do you ask most people in America what the alternative to capitalism is, and they just go blank faced. They have no idea. They can't even conceive of the world beyond capitalism. More people who are crying about being rich and persecuted. To the Americas.
This shows the forces present in America.
Whose forces? Mortimer's? Why does he have forces?
Some of those forces are pushing toward the west. On it, Mortimer's placed little feather symbols at different points, toward which the Spanish are headed. Could he be fueling Indian resistance to slow down Spain?
No, that's not a bad idea. I mean, it definitely seems like something Mortimer would do, being a busybody oligarch. There we go, got rid of that.
of the Orient, indeed.
And that's all I got to say about that. Just one racist term and moving on. Now we're back to Africa. I guess that's everything. What about the globe in the middle? Oh! Le knife. Le dagger. Look at that. It's a hell of a way to leave a message. And where is the knife sticking? Sicily? Wait, no. That's the boot over there. So that's India. Taiwan? Is that where Taiwan is? I don't know. Is that like Thailand? I'm not great at geography. And this would be like Indonesia and Japan. I don't know. Maybe. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
I picked up her trail when she left me a very obvious clue.
What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where?
She wants to meet and see his
The clue
sword.
she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been
Who
left
makes
outside
statues
for a
with
long time.
removable swords like
Absolutely
action
got to find out where
figures?
it came from.
Where did you hide it? Where on your person are you keeping that?
Three rusty old nails. They're about 20
I
centimeters
prefer
long.
9-inch nails.
Look, a pack of tarot cards.
Oh, he's
Has
a
he
crazy
been
person.
Reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance. That announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
The tiger is dying. The throats many enlightened as possible. Sultan of Meyer. I ain't no idea what none of that means.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs.
Santeria.
Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
You're just making Mortimer seem more cool.
Something strange about this table. The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Okay. Skeleton.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy
And it's
skeleton.
missing an arm.
That's morbid.
Yeah, like your mom.
His right hand is missing.
Creepy.
Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from.
It's
It isn't
Cthulhu.
Egyptian or Hebrew. There are two inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cube
Yeah,
fascinating.
keep staring at it and you'll go mad.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton.
Whoop, gibberish scribbling. Something something gods, blah 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 blah. Bunch of madman writing.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages. An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Assured my entire devotion. Francois, Alexandre, Charlotte, de Custer, blah blah blah. I mean, I feel like all these letters are just showing how many.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer
Yeah,
really
with his
is at the
tarot
cutting
cards.
edge of science. Even at the order, it took us
I
ages
feel
to
like
get
all
one
these
of those.
letters are just to show how many fingers this guy has in pots.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Just pick them. Collector coins, boo. Thomas Jefferson. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it is still due to begin in October. I will accept delays. You can trust me on this. Well, that's great. Thomas Jefferson, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the nails.
3 rusty old nails. They're about
Medical
27 years
instruments. I think
long.
there's got everything.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the order, it took us ages to get one of those. It's locked.
I guess we go out the way we came in.
Oh, shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
If I remember correctly, it is some kind of opposite-y version of the code, but I'm just gonna look it up. I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes doing that. 6466. Wait, 1. No, 6. No, 0. God damn it. 1, 2. Those don't even look like numbers. 5, 9, 7. Oh, I get it. They're upside down. So that's 9. Okay, so they are in right order. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. Looks like a 9. Excellent.
This looks like the same mechanism
I
as
already
the one
put
on
in
the
the
other
code.
side. Well,
Yeah, better not think too
dwell.
hard about it. Right? Leon, it looked like a Cthulhu box. I think obsidian is also of some significance as far as that goes too. I feel like obsidian was like what that undersea city was made of or something. It's hard to remember. More drugs. We killed a bird. We found some secrets. What's this book? Another Bible.
Oh, the family tree.
They're all the same guy.
Let's see. All Mortimer's ancestors are called William something Mortimer. That happens a lot in noble families, but here it's systematic. Not a single generation ever breaks the custom. Looks like this family is very attached to their principles.
No. Cthulhu City was named, Relay? Something like that? You need to brush up on your Lovecraft, son. Look for the last descendant.
Lord William Alexander Mortimer, lover of the arts and the sciences, he took up politics at an early age. After rapidly becoming influential, he decides to retire from public life in order to organize conferences reserved for the elite with the aim of finding answers
He also
to world
banged Louis'
problems.
mom.
Blah, blah, blah. He's also an only son, and the book doesn't mention any known descendant.
First of his name.
The first William Alexander Mortimer. He was born in 1131 and distinguished himself during the Third Crusade, during which he rubbed shoulders with Richard the Lionheart. He showed outstanding bravery during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre. He died in 1211 in the country of Westford at the age of 80. What longevity. Nice. Nothing is mentioned about his wife.
I feel like most history books never mention the wife, though, right?
Many families kept documents of their history, but I've never seen anything like this before. Such regularity in writing them up through the generations for such a long time. First time I've ever seen that. Mortimer gives considerable importance to his origins. That's undeniable.
That was unhelpful. Jump in the hole. Nope. I wonder if there's another exit. I don't think so. Nah. Well, I got to know Waldo. I poisoned Waldo. I could have met Peru under... How could I have met Peru? I was looking for him. Where the fuck was he? I literally looked everywhere for that son of a bitch. Let's finish up this one. Huzzah. Subterfuge. The Locksmith's Art. Finally a useful book. Leviathan. Political philosophy. Blah blah blah. Social contract.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. Alright, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Forever on the search to find Mommy.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask
We're
them.
gonna spy. We could stop looking for Mommy for 5 minutes.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican.
Very
He
inconspicuous,
made me
Louis. Good
replace
job.
them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention. Please excuse me if I interrupt, gentlemen. I didn't want to disturb you. Please, carry on. Your Eminence, you were talking about the Holy Spear, if I remember correctly. The one that killed Christ on the cross.
A very
Is that
real
right?
and physical thing.
Indeed, Louis. I was just telling Mr. von Wagner about the Lord Mortimer's keen interest in the relic. He's been collecting them for years in the hope that he'll find the real one.
Enough. Please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
You should have stayed hidden behind the plant, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with you. Blew a golden opportunity to hear how crazy these assholes are. Get back behind the plant. This is how you spy. Not by walking directly behind them while staring at them and then standing very clear in their view. Talk to me. No.
Leave us now.
Louis, you suck. You're fucking everything up. Is he in his room?
Sir Jacques Perru?
Nope. Find out the origin of the sword left by your mummy. Yeah, it's very lush, very polished for a small company. A lot of games don't put in this much effort. Time to fuck with Washington. Listen, scumbag. No.
Is everything all right,
We got
my
a
young
problem
friend?
with you Freemasons.
Mr. President, you might be able to help me. I'd like to know where that sword comes from. Any idea?
It reminds
Here,
me of
you
the
don't need to
statues in
read
the
history textbooks. You've got the council to teach you history. I'm sure all of this is extremely accurate, especially the parts with the possum. What are you studying? Social psychology? We got psychology and socials. Somebody in here was talking about Facebook for some reason. It's all happening. I could teach you. Watch this.
I can't guarantee it, but you ought to go and see. You never know, do you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
You're quite welcome.
yourself.
See you soon.
And now we stab him in the back or push him into the flames.
Excuse me, my
Okay.
friend.
I was
like
gonna
to be
fuck with him
alone.
to show off
Of
my
course,
social
Mr.
psychology
President.
skills, but he won't let me. But anyway, he said the swords are in the garden.
The sword probably came from his garden, but what could it have been used for?
We did just pick up a book about social psychology, though. Where'd that go? We were reading Leviathan, I think. Leviathan by Hobbes. About the social contract. You know, that thing that no longer exists? The social contract. We also critique capitalism quite a bit for being brainwashy, and, you know, most Americans you talk to about, imagine a world beyond capitalism, and they think that's just not possible. There's no such thing. They literally can't even imagine it. Memoir to Academia. Some of the stuff they have is actually interesting, and I would love it if they included little excerpts from, but they do not. They'll like name drop the cards, but not quote him at all. It's an interesting take. I guess they didn't want too much history leaking into their historical fiction. Hello there, genitalless. Missing a sword?
Icarus. The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, he came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity. I am the innocent one, sacrificed for the sins of the father.
I don't know. I don't think that's how hubris works, kid.
If I remember rightly, Icarus was the son of Daedalus. He found himself confined to the labyrinth with his father after his father betrayed Minos. And his father's plan to escape from the labyrinth wasn't any more successful. Man, that kid was
Yeah,
jinxed.
I'm pretty sure nobody said, like, fly as close to the
let's keep
sun as
going.
you possibly can. You know? I'm pretty sure nobody made him do that. I think somebody gave him wings, and he made the choice to go as high as possible.
An old Sesterce.
And the hotter it got, the closer he went. So, I don't know. I have no pity for that kid. That's a Darwin Award, if you ask me. No pity, thank you, Pure.
Carmelite water will give me a little
Drugs are always
reprieve.
good.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae.
Resplendent! Look at you using the 50-cent words, Hallie. Good morning. I'll try not to pop your monocles with too much wonder in this amazing game. It's been an exciting one. We've walked through many hallways and had many small and unproductive conversations. It's truly a thrill. Thank you for joining us on this partiest of Tuesdays. Translate the plaque.
I am the cursed child.
Yes. This is a silk handkerchief made from the finest underpants thrown in my dumpster. Would you like me to rub your face with it? Just a little cheek rub? Rub, 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 rub. Mmm. I never washed it. Observe the crack.
The statue has a crack in it.
Examine the crack.
The crack is thin and about as long as a finger. I should be
Yes,
able to thrust
Louis,
in my
thrust
sword.
your sword in. Yeah, this game is not subtle. Yes, it's got a vague fragrance of tahini. Examine the crack or thrust the sword into the crack. I think we've got to thrust it. I know what Moogs is thinking. Thrust it! Thrust it! Thrust it! Come on!
Right.
This is what got his
We'll
mom
soon
into
see.
trouble. Indeed.
sorry, Asti. Yet again, your story does not end well.
Did that just, like, reference a statue we didn't come across yet? As if we had. Good job. Good job, devs. Give me back.
Asterion.
Remove it. Sick. Such a Julius Caesar moment. Okay, who this be? Hello there, Sassy. I'm not using a leaf at all, and I am not shy about it.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who
He
slayed the
got
Minotaur.
Pegasus.
Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting an inscription like that.
Notice the crack.
Looks like a crack has been made on his torso.
Shall we thrust it? You know we can't resist. Nope, that didn't go in all the way. Does he have a tail? What's going on back here? Just trying to see if it's attached to his butt. Is that a butt? Is that a butt crack? What is... Okay, that looks better. No, I guess it's a tree stump. Decent cheeks. I wouldn't say nice. Like, not bad, but pretty flat. Like my butt.
Theseus.
Give me my sword back.
Let's try something else instead.
I love a good hedge maze. There should be more hedge mazes in life. If you ever come across one, venture into it for me. What if every time you had to stand online for something, it was a hedge maze, and whoever gets through the maze gets to get out first? I think that would be a more fair system. Let the dummies wait. I say as I get lost in the maze. I would be the one waiting.
Honey.
Ooh, we love
I couldn't
honey.
have hoped for better. Minos. Son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread.
Ariadne got turned into a spider.
Hey, there's a crack in that statue.
That's why they call it arachnophobia. I don't know, I could be butchering that.
His gesture sealed his fate.
Stick to the left is usually a good idea.
His gesture sealed his fate.
Because usually they design things with right-handed people in mind, so they make the right-hand direction the wrong choice. So sticking to the left isn't a bad design. Oh, you choose to believe me.
In mythology, King Minos was known
Sounds like
as
an
a
asshole to
wise
me.
and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon. As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate. And to think that Minos ended up as a judge of the underworld. Decidedly, the high and mighty always managed to get
He
away
got
with it.
literally cucked by a bull, though. So he didn't win every battle.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Stab it. Not today, buddy. Yeah, we know.
Minos.
Damn it, I guess that's not it either. How many people do we gotta stab? Oh, we love a gazebo. This is a gazebo within a gazebo. I don't like that.
I wonder what this kiosk
You mean
is doing in the
kiosk?
middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
I think it's pronounced kiosk.
What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
He just said kiosk. Like it was cool. Like it was highbrow. It was not highbrow. It was douchey. It was bad. Even if it's somehow correct, and I've never found this out before, it's wrong to do. On a social psychology level, right, Pierre?
Knowing Mortimer,
He
I bet it's
loves
booby trapped.
boobies. That's why he invited Elizabeth.
There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked.
You will definitely
Damn
get
you,
pricked,
Mortimer.
Pierre.
Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Analysis.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Was it the same answer for both, or did I pick the one twice on accident? God damn it, it is the same answer for both.
There's a little
Yeah,
hole.
damn you.
Mortimer. Reminds me of
God
traps
damn
I
it,
studied
Louis.
in Egyptian tombs.
Just get out. Stop looking at it before you get yourself stabbed. Okie dokie. Worst gazebo ever, and I love a gazebo. Let's look at the slab.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it. It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
Hmm. I'm just gonna invite me to sit. Key with the earth symbol. We definitely picked the lock on that one, I think. Hello, nice lady.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of
Oh, like the hand? Like you take the hand and you put it on there? It could be. I mean, I've played this several times and I can't remember what it was I was supposed to do.
Deliverance alone suffices not to wash away
I've
my
got a
humiliation.
memory like a steel trap, rusty and illegal in 48 states.
She has no cracks. For once justice is done, she won't pay for the errors of the others.
I don't know if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure she did.
I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was
Yeah.
punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate
No,
with the
you said
sacred
before
bull
she
of
liked it.
Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion.
Imagine
better
birthing
known
those
as the
horns.
Minotaur.
Ow.
It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become
Wow,
victims.
Louis, that was the first smart thing you ever said. That was very sweet and insightful.
All right, let's
Ah,
continue anyways.
All right, now who else is there to stab? I really feel like, the dad was the one who should be stabbed. But this one's the prettiest. But we already stabbed it. Let's stab him again.
Minos.
Observe the crack.
The
Thrust
crack
it.
is in the region of the heart.
Well, shit. Give him my sword back.
Minos.
Who else is there to stab? I mean, I love stabbing. I always enjoy a good stabbing. But this is getting repetitive. Oh. Doggy. Don't want to stab the dog. What is this wire? they're running extension cords in 1776 or whatever. I guess it's more like 86. It's really kind of crazy when you think about how young America is as a country. Let me have it. Nope. Yeah, give me.
Golden elixir.
Doggy.
Great. Honey.
Honey is what we call opium. The pirate. Yeah, we'll go to the statues one by one again. She's wearing a blanket and every other dude is out there naked. Very true.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
He's vulnerable.
To tell the truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander about in the garden. I wanted to be alone for 5 minutes.
You look
We
worried.
verbally punched him in the nuts.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more exact term.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
What happened to your eye?
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity kills
We
a
hate
cat,
cats, that's
Mr.
good.
Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you later.
What happened to you, monsieur?
It's time for me to assume the consequences of my choices. I've sold my soul to the devil. Now it's
That's
time
fucking
to pay.
badass. Peru is the coolest character. And the weirdest looking. Yeah, it's a truth opens the way. There's something about a hand. Who's this guy? Lady. Look at the honkers on that one.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's
Hey.
a crack in the region of the heart.
We love a crack.
Let's see.
Follow the thread. You mean the extension cord? Yeah. Yeah, oh, I see. So her thread
Ariadne.
leads the way to the thing. I see what I got
Try
there.
something
I
else.
saw what you were saying. Eventually. I was just very excited about the thrusting. Aha. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah.
Here's the famous Ariadne's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the
Okay.
labyrinth.
It goes this way. Oh no, it goes through. We'll have to try to go around and meet it. Oh shit. I got lost already. Alright, here's the thread. No, wait, that's the way I came from. Okay. It's alright, I got this. I got this. I don't got this. Okay, we came in this way. And then we gotta go this way. Maybe? No. Okay, there's gotta be a way around. It's not that. Okay. Okay. I'm getting scared. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's just a little hedge maze. I mean, in real life, I would just jump over these freaking things. I'd go right through them. I'm not really scared of maze. Yeah, I feel like Minos is the guilty one. It's all a metaphor for the patriarchy, right? One cucked ass patriarchy. Okay. And here's the thread leading to a dead end. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's where it came out. And then it goes this way. But it... Is it leading to him? Is this the end of the thread? I think it is, right?
Theseus. Looks like a crack has been made on his torso.
Stab him. So sensual. God damn it! The thread was a lie.
Theseus.
Why would they spend all that time
Let's try
laying
something
out
else
that
instead.
thread? Why? Let's try minnows. I think you're right. My smart son, Leon. Oh, won't let me through because I could never step over to this tiny bench. Oh no. Maybe you stab him and then use the heart. Yes, I see. I see what you're getting at.
Minos.
His name is Minos because he is the patriarchy.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Menos, the serial choice of sexist dudes. Maybe something isn't supposed to happen immediately when the sword's in. Maybe I have to go press the thingy with my hand while it's in the right place in order to not get stabby stabbed in my fingies. It's giving me Junji Ito vibes. It's the music! We did it! Oh, a bloody smear. What a reward. Come down here and get Hep C. Don't be scared, get down there. Get your ass down there. Oh, god damn it. You're such a wuss, Louie. This is... Don't pass out on the stairs. Oh, God. Yeah, again.
Again?
Weapon.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Was there something important in that? I zoned out. He's like a whole lot of red, and then I got sleepy.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
Maybe you should stop doing cocaine, bro. Maybe you just can't handle it. You were the grimiest rich person, dude. You were definitely like a Trustafarian. This dude would spend all his time at Burning Man and Coachella if he was in our era. Looking for his mommy.
Let's see if you're in
wrinkly
there,
face
Mother.
man. Follow the trail left by Mother. Mommy always loved a
Fragment of
sewer.
amber. Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She
That's
must
who
use her
threw
own
the
clothes.
hanky in the dumpster. It was Louis's mother. That's why it smells like tahini. Because she loves hummus. Everyone knows that. And that's why there's a little bit of blood on it. Which I thought was just, you know, a rosé pattern. Just a little bit of roses. I'm not gonna spread for no roses.
There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
Gloria Steinem did once, but then she felt sad.
There are patches where the blood
already
isn't
said
totally
that.
clotted. That's a good... She changed them recently, which...
Give me a free skill use. Yeah. Damn it. Cheap ass game. Mommy. Mommy, I want you to make me a sandwich. I can't make it myself. Oh, another body. We're gonna get blamed for murder again. How does this keep happening to us? Let's check his pockets for gum. And pocket caramels.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Yeah, Louis thinks that when he leaves a fight bleeding, he's the victor.
Don't move!
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
How did they make that bitch look even more fucked up? Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. What a ridiculous game this is. I found my mummy in the crypt, and then she pulled a gun on me and asked me who I was. How apropos is that? Will Louis be killed by his mommy? Probably so. Will we miss him? Not at all. Tune in next Tuesday to learn more about non-history from a possum. Yes, level 5 of nothing. You're doing it. I really have to get a bot that does things better. You'll have to tell me the kind of bot stuff you use. The only thing I'd really like to use bots for is, you know, I'd love to be able to give people emojis, you know, emotes of the possum, because I have all these costumes, and like when I finish this game, The Council, that's it for the possum costume. It just goes into the closet. Hopefully to be used if I find another game where it fits, but otherwise we'll never see it again. And if I could at least turn it into an emote, we could have it forever. You guys have a great day. Thank you for helping me solve the maze puzzle. I would have wandered around for hours as I did in the hallways without you. Yeah, this game is worth supporting. You know, support a little company that did something that no AAA studio would give a damn about. Make a historical fiction game of talk fighting. I will see some of you on Saturday if you are available. Saturday afternoon, we are finishing The Quarry. So you know it's going to be gory. And we're going to finally close out the summer for those dastardly kids. And they don't have a little dog, but if they did, it would be curtains for the doggy too. I don't have Twitch up. Mooks, do you see anybody streaming that I should raid or something? I guess I could pull it up. Is there somebody in our group who needs support? I don't see anybody. Nah, screw them all. That's the end. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Goodbye.